KEYC News Now to Go is sponsored by Rivers Edge Hospital and Clinic. People caring for people.
Moments like these make life worth living. Rivers Edge Hospital and Clinic is your partner in taking control of your own health. Take your steps towards a lasting tomorrow. Rivers Edge Hospital.
Hello and thanks for joining us for this KEYC News Now to Go update. I'm Jackson Jerk, and in a few minutes I'll be joined by First Alert meteorologist Kaden Lohr. We'll look at today's forecast and the weekend ahead. It's been 1 week since a shooting took the lives of two young students at Annunciation Church and School in Minneapolis. That shooting injured 15 other kids and 3 adults. It's a crime that sent shockwaves through the country. Vice President J.D. Vance visited the church and met with families. His visit that comes as the state awaits a special session on gun control legislation that could happen any day now. Our Quinn Gorham explains how state and national leaders are driving the debate.
J.D. Vance touching down in Minneapolis just 1 week after a shooting that rocked the state. Vance went from the airport to Annunciation Church to place flowers on the church steps before meeting with families who'd been affected.
It's obviously a very sad moment, but also in a lot of ways a very rewarding moment that these parents opened up their lives, opened up their hearts.
On the tarmac before he departed, the VP spoke to media. He said his meetings with families were emotional.
There is nothing that you can say that can take away the grief that these parents are dealing with. There is no word that can possibly describe the feeling or the emotion or the heartbreak.
One of the VP's meetings was with the family of Lydia Kaiser, a young girl who remains hospitalized a week after the shooting. Kaiser's parents requested that media present their statements in full if they chose to air them. Due to time constraints, we're unable to commit to that request, but want to respect their wish. I can tell you that both parents said they clearly indirectly asked the VP to take decisive action and let his actions speak louder than words. Vance didn't talk policy before departing. It's a break from what state politicians, particularly those in the DFL, have been saying as of late.
My hope is that over the next day or two, we'll get some calls made, we'll get some folks on, we'll see some folks stand up publicly and say what the parents of these students are saying. Please do something to help us.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is expected to call a special session on gun control as early as this week. Vance, asked about the situation, didn't take a firm stance.
Hey, look, I'm not going to tell the Minnesota lawmakers or the governor exactly how they should respond to this tragedy.
But he did charge the state to listen to those impacted.
I would just say take the concerns of these parents seriously. I think all of us, Democrat, Republican, and Independent, want these school shootings to happen less frequently. Hopefully there's some steps that we can take to make that happen.
In St. Paul, Quinn Gorham, KEYC News Now.
Looking for some musical fun this weekend, the city of North Mankato is setting up Benson Park for Symphony on the Prairie. The 5th annual concert comes from a partnership between the city and the Mankato Symphony Orchestra and is part of an ongoing initiative by the city to bring arts and music into parks around the community. The concert is also the first concert in the Symphony's 75th anniversary season. This weekend's lineup includes hits from ABBA and Pirates of the Caribbean, among others.
We were excited to bring something new to Upper North, and especially at Benson Park in the Prairie setting. And we just thought that a symphony concert partnered with the orchestra would just be a really beautiful way to bring another music event to the community.
Symphony on the Prairie will be at Benson Park this Saturday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Human Foosball is returning to Mankato for the 11th year. Front Street in downtown Mankato will be blocked off to house human-sized games of foosball. The event is organized by the United Way, and teams do their own fundraising as well as raise money at the event to support the United Way's community support programs. The United Way says that events like Human Foosball offer an opportunity for the community to join the fight against insecurity and have a truly unique experience, whether they're players or spectators.
We have multiple volunteer opportunities through Human Foosball, but other events as well, and office needs too. And then we also have more of like the attendee side. So if you wanted to attend an event, that is just as much supporting United Way as volunteering is.
Anyone interested in seeing or supporting Human Foosball can head to Front Street in Mankato this Saturday from noon to 5 p.m. And KUIC will be there. Caitlin and I will have the opportunity to play human foosball this weekend. First game's at noon, so if you want to be there early, check it out. We don't know how good we're going to be, but it should be a good time, and the weather's going to be good.
Oh, absolutely. I would not allow us to have bad weather for an event like this. But, you know.
That's good. That's good, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this foosball tournament since I moved here in 22, and I just have not had the opportunity to join in, so I'm very excited to actually play as a foosball player. I don't know how good I'm going to be.
We're going to see what happens.
But fingers crossed that will be good. If you want to laugh with me, not at me, be there at noon, and you'll be able to see a bunch of us play, and the weather's going to be great, whether you're going to be there or many of the other events going on this weekend. We're starting off right now on Thursday with a mix of sunshine and cloud coverage, and could see a few light rain chances make their way into the far northern portion of the area anytime after 12 o'clock this afternoon, but most of that should hold off until after 1 o'clock this afternoon. And even then you can see that a lot of us, it's going to be more spotty than it is going to be scattered, and some of us west of Mankato and south of Redwood Falls not going to see any of that rain for the early afternoon hours. So it's really just going to be dependent on where you are. You probably won't need your umbrella for these rain chances, as it is expected to be rather light, but you might want to have that umbrella with if you're going to be out and about later this evening, as we are looking at another cold front moving through. That cold front's going to move through anytime after 6 o'clock this evening, bringing in a line of showers and a few thunderstorms to the area. Now the good news is it's not going to last long, and the better news is still as of yet, we are not looking at anything severe and or strong in the area. We are just looking at general thunderstorm risk. Most of that will fizzle out by about 10 o'clock tonight, leaving behind partly cloudy skies and a few stray sprinkles here and there, but overall, the majority of the activity will wrap up by about 10, leaving us with just those few sprinkle chances and some crisp temperatures overnight. Rain totals will average around 1/10 of an inch by tomorrow morning, really by Sunday morning, but we're not really looking at a whole lot of rain beyond this evening. Some of the area could see closer to 1/4 of an inch, and that's really going to be dependent on where some of those thunderstorms roll through. 64 for the high by this afternoon. Nothing too crazy out there. A few showers leading into those thunderstorm chances for this evening. Then a little crisp and breezy tonight with a low of 46 degrees by tomorrow morning. Here's a look at your extended forecast showing that after today we're going to see the low 60s for tomorrow and Saturday, with sunshine returning on Saturday. Mid-60s by Sunday with more sunshine. 70s return by Monday of next week, and then mid-70s from that point forward, with a small chance of showers and thunderstorms possible next Tuesday.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Caitlin. Happy belated birthday. It was her birthday yesterday. And guess whose birthday it is today?
Yeah.
Sean Cables. That's right. So go say happy birthday to
Flood
Sean.
his social media, because he's going to love it.
September 4th from here on out, everybody. And for the previous however many years. That's going to do it for us today. Of course, thanks for watching this KUIC News Now to go update. Stay with KUIC News Now for the latest local news, weather, and sports on our website.
And download the free KUIC News and Weather apps for the latest headlines and forecast.